Today, we're talking about body positivity versus the fitness industry. And I'm sitting here with Devonte Campbell. Devonte is a student of kinesiology at the University of Toronto, or University of Ontario, UOIT. And my name is Gokul Gobikrishna, and this is Speculation Corner. Okay, so what we're talking about today, again, body positivity versus basically fitness industry and workout warriors and people really into fitness. So, first of all, which side are you on?
Well, I'm on the fitness side.
Okay, so I too am on the fitness side, and both of us work out pretty good amount. But let's try to stay unbiased here. Okay. So, do you think, first of all, that the fitness side is misunderstood? Because I know they experience a lot of criticism from various people in the body positive community for being too much about fitness and ignoring other body types and ignoring people of certain images and however they carry themselves in terms of physique.
I think both sides are kind of misunderstood, right? Because when you look at it, both sides have an outlier. It's that with any kind of group in society. That's how we do. We stereotype people. You have the fitness junkies that say, "Oh yeah, you gotta go to the gym 24/7, blah blah blah, do all that stuff, eat your protein, drink whatever you gotta do, take your BCAAs, blah blah blah." And then you got your body positive people that are also on the extreme side of that, let me live my life. I don't give a damn what you do. I don't care how I look, blah, 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 blah. So I think both sides are kind of misunderstood in that boat.
Okay. So one of the things body positive people talk about a lot is giving a voice to people, to body physiques that aren't given a voice to, not only just quote unquote fat people, but also people that are super skinny or disabled, whatever, any sort of body type. That's what their motto is. Do you think the fitness people kind of ignore that too much?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I really think that we just see, body positive people, oh yeah, you just don't care. You just don't care about how you look. It's just geared toward just people who are quote unquote fat or lazy, stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think definitely body positive people are viewed as just fat people that are lazy. A lot of the time people don't even consider the full definition of body positive and what it means to be body positive. And it's just looked at as, they're just using body positive as an excuse, which just leads to my other point. Do you think people use body positive as an excuse?
I think certain people do.
Yeah.
Because being body positive doesn't mean you have to be lazy, don't go to the gym, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you can be body positive and still work out 4 or 5 times a week and be a healthy individual. Or you can also be body positive and not even go to the gym, but still be a healthy individual. You don't have to just be this person that just doesn't care about how they look, or just body positivity is all about accepting who you are as a person, not less of oh yeah, I'm this. I don't care what anybody else says.
Okay. But I do feel sometimes there is a thing where people are using body positivity as excuses. I don't know about you, but for me, it's kind of I don't think it's an excuse or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I would personally if they try to be more active and people aimed for a certain level of physique. Do you think there is a certain level of physique? People that an average level that people should attain?
I don't think so. Because the goal of fitness isn't let me work out and lose weight, or that's obviously hard to do. That's fitness plus diet, all that stuff. But I mean, the goal of fitness is to be healthy. That's been the goal from the beginning, and that's going to continue to be the goal. I think people have very misconstrued the definition of what fitness really is supposed to be. People think fitness is supposed to be, oh yeah, you're supposed to be this ideal body, what society approves of, but you don't have to be that. You can be a few pounds overweight and still be healthy. Just because you're overweight doesn't mean you're going to have obesity or diabetes. Obesity doesn't even mean that you're very overweight. Diet and stuff isn't the main cause for that. There's genetic factors, all this other stuff. I could be I'm not that tall. I'm 5'8", so I could be 220 pounds right now, but obviously I'm not. And people say, oh, you think okay, you're obese because you're that's your body type. But if I'm still under my same workout plan I'm doing and I'm still not losing the weight, that doesn't mean I'm not fit. My cardiovascular system is going to be especially fit because if I do cardio and stuff like that. I can still be strong because of resistance training. Still be flexible, all that other stuff.
Actually, that's a good point because I was talking to another girl about this, about body positivity versus fitness. And even though I'm on the fitness side, and I would like some people that are body positive to be a little more, and my dog is interrupting us. Okay, so I would like some people who are body positive to be a little more active, but again, I don't know what's going on in their life, and I don't hate them or dislike them or judge them in any other way because of it. I'll treat them exactly the same as anyone else. I think what you said was probably the best point, though, is that both of them are misunderstood. The fitness industry and the word fitness is misunderstood in that it's supposed to doesn't mean get six pack abs and just be able to jump and fly, basically fly, turn into Superman. Yeah. It's about being healthy. And that's the same thing the body positivity is about. They're both aiming for being healthy. Yeah. It's just one shows one image and one is trying to show all the images. Kind of. So speaking about images, what do you think about the idea of plus size models?
I have no problem with it. Include everybody because I feel like this is the one thing that especially should be included in society and make this should be an avid thing that people in society should try to do. Use plus size models in different magazines and stuff like that. I shouldn't have to pick up a workout pamphlet or something like that and just see a guy or a girl 6-pack abs, blah, 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 working out, very chiseled. If I'm somebody that's on the body positivity side or somebody that's just I'm not too sure about working out because I don't know if I want to look like that. I just want to feel comfortable with my body. And I see somebody that completely looks
it's the only option.
Yeah, that only option. It's going to make me feel well, that's what I have to look like, but you don't have to look like that.
Yeah, and it's kind of depressing, to be honest.
Honestly,
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I know not even just plus size models, but just people who are not even models, not even plus size models. People are just average size, average.
Yeah, just a normal person.
Colors. I've seen them in shows and various competitions and whatnot exceed and do better than all these guys that are ripped or all these girls that are in perfect condition.
Yeah, aesthetics don't mean everything.
Cardiovascular health is important. Taking care of your heart and all this other stuff is just as important. It's more important than looking good. Yeah. So I guess it comes back to just misunderstanding both.
Yeah.
Both
fitness
perspectives.
Isn't about aesthetics. It's about your body as a whole and how healthy it is.
Okay, so do you think there's any solutions to them kind of seeing eye to eye? Because for me, my instant solution would be media, but that's hard to control, of course. But maybe fitness people can be more open-minded, or maybe, I don't know what you can expect body positive people to do. I don't know what you would want them to
just educate people. I think that's the simplest answer and probably the best answer you could give to everybody. Educate people what the word fitness really means. Educate them on what body positivity is. Educate them on what the fitness industry wants. Try to find a common ground. If I feel obviously this is everything in the world. If everybody could understand what you're saying, then obviously you're gonna have a better outcome. But obviously life isn't that simple. We can't just educate everyone. So it goes back to what you were saying about the medias. Media's probably the best way to do it. Obviously we can't control the media. The media's gonna put out whatever makes the most amount of money that they can get. So that's obviously an issue for another day.
Yeah, but they've been putting out more images of plus size models and putting it in magazines and stuff like that. So I guess they're stepping in the right direction. Yeah. Just one thing though, I know this was a topic back on Joe Rogan's podcast a while ago now, so it's been a while. But it was in a magazine, and it was just not even a plus size woman, but really almost an obese woman that was just out of shape and really had. I think she was taking drugs or something. But I don't know that for sure, so I'll just go with she was extremely obese and just looked unhealthy. So do you think there's a danger in using too much of these plus size models in terms of putting out a bad image now?
I think, there is definitely a danger because you don't want to put out something that's super unhealthy. I think you have to show okay, this person's might look obese, but make sure that people know
it's explained.
Explain the context behind everything. Context
so it's all about education, basically. All about education. And on that note, that's our topic on body positivity versus the fitness industry today. Thank you, Devonte Campbell, again, kinesiology student at the University of Ontario, UIT. And he's going to be working at Cleveland Clinic soon enough. I'm just joking. I don't know that for a fact. But he's going to be a chiropractor in the future, and you should go to him. He knows what he's doing. Anyways, thank you guys so much. My name is Gokul Gobikrishna, and this is Speculation Corner.
Make sure you guys know about fitness.